everybody, welcome back to a new Adventure Time. This time we have another classic behind. Tim Schafer was behind this, the guy who's been doing the Psychonauts games recently. We also did Monkey Island, he did those, and this is another remastered. He also did Grim Fandango, so yeah, he's kind of the godfather of modern adventure games. And there's also some CRO ones I might go back to, like Space Quest and things like that. But yeah, obviously I kind of got brought up on the LucasArts side of things. So anyway, before we get into the main game, I wanted to give out a little bit of background. This is a sequel to the Maniac Mansion, which came out in 1987. And this game came out in 1993, the original, not the remastered version. And it came out on the Commodore 60, or the original Maniac Mansion came out on Commodore 64 and Apple II. It was ported to NES, and they had a Nintendo Power cover with like a claymation diorama of the titular Maniac Mansion. And it was kind of unique because it had multiple main characters. You could choose from like a lineup of 8 or 9 different characters, and you would be able to choose like 3 of them that you could switch back and forth between, and each of them had like different skills and things like that. So it was pretty ahead of its time. And if you wanted to check out Maniac Mansion, it's actually included in Day of the Tentacle, one of the computers in the game. You can play Maniac Mansion on it, the original, so that's pretty cool. You don't have to futz around with an emulator or a virtual machine or anything like that, or tracking down the old NES cartridge. And you should be pretty used to the style of this game, so Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. There is developers' commentary if you were interested in that. It's another reason to pick up the remastered versions.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could... Like I could... Take on the world.
He grew little stubby arms.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion.
So yeah, the first part of the game is at the Maniac Mansion from the first one. And the tentacles were obviously in the first game. They were one of the doctor's experiments, because of course it's a Maniac Mansion. It's owned by a mad scientist. And we meet the whole family in this game, and they were all in the last game too. Weird Ed Edison. And yeah, the three main characters are basically just kind of stereotypes of high school students. You got the goth band kid, or he's more of a headbang rocker guy. And the ditzy cheerleader, obviously. And the nerdy Poindexter.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
You've been here before, shouldn't you know? Oops.
Laverne's covering that territory.
I don't think anyone's gonna answer. Let's see. Flyer.
That one looks like it's from a local hardware store.
I've got a dime. Let's see. Take the job. Why not pick up the Swiss bank book? It's always be useful.
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
Boo boo be gone.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
So it's liquid paper. Oh, there's a safe.
Wow, it's from my favorite movie. Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
You've just untied the green one? and
Well,
left the pink
what
one tied,
possible
purple one
harm
tied
could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Guess we're gonna find out.
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, to the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
As if you thought Bill and Ted had the wackiest time machine.
Well, I'll be.
Meet the Chrono Johns.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die! Die!
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
Who could have seen that coming?
Uh-oh.
And now all of our characters are lost in the time stream. In various states of distress. Ambulance. One of them made it back.
Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronojons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Oh, those are the objectives.
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
What's this?
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow! I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
At least we have a way to get
You really
this
flushed them.
into the past.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogon, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No, let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Hoagie, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
So now we can switch back. And we have an inventory here. And he has a can opener. Sure.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Get me out of here! I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
That might be a hint of how to deal with that tree. And now we can send other things through the toilet. Like this.
There's something in the chronogon.
Okay.
Soon all the power of the heavens will be mine! All mine! If only we had some nasty weather!
What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool. I have something for Red Edison. Do you know where I could find him? Great hat, man. I dig the three-corner idea. It's like the pyramids, you know? I heard pyramids are supposed to have weird energies. Far out. Well, nice talking to you, dude.
This house might look a little familiar. Left-handed hammer could come in handy.
Say, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. It was for my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son. Oh, well. What's this? Help wanted, moronic drone, assist genius, yada yada yada. Well, I'm the only genius around, and you look dumb enough. So pick up your lab coat and get to work.
Okay. Here's my first job I need to do.
Whatever that is, bring it here.
His list of dues.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
We have our work cut out for us now. Oil, vinegar, and gold. George sleeps here. I wonder whose room this is.
I bet it calls the butler just like on TV. Wee! Wee!
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
Ahem. The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah, 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 blah. Whoa.
Okay, now we've got the horse's dentures. And yes, we do need horse dentures.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang.
I mean, it works on the back, but I don't know about the front.
I'm the delivery man, okay, if I unload in here?
Actually, we are well supplied with medium, so thank you, no.
This ain't medium, it's the extra large stuff.
Please go away. We artists are very sensitive to your kind of people.
What kind of people?
Big, dumb people.
At least he's honest.
I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
I'm sure that's terribly amusing, where you're from. Where exactly did you come from?
The future. Kind of spooky sounding, ain't it? Ooh, the future. I'm from the future. Look out.
Gosh, it would be so nice if you weren't here anymore.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
Too late. Alright, let's switch that up. Now I have a right-handed hammer, I guess.
Oh no! I've lost it! Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel? I'm a failure. Don't say that, Ned. Father was right. We Edisons are made to be scientists, not artists. Dear brother, we must be strong in these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino. I'm glad we switched places. I think you're coming out quite well.
Changed the statue in the future. Kind of gives you an idea of what some of the puzzles are going to be like. We haven't even got up with Laverne yet, but of course she's stuck in a tree, so there's not too much to do with her yet. So right now I think I'm going to call it here. Hopefully you've enjoyed the opening episode. I gave you a little backstory on the game. Like I said, this is one of the adventure game classics. Came out in between. It was a little, this was, must have been after Full Throttle. No, that can't be right, can it? This came out before Full Throttle, okay. Full Throttle came out in 1995. So I think this was kind of like the little bit of renaissance that adventure games had in the 90s. And I actually remember there was a guy I knew that had it. He was bragging about it, that he had it on CD-ROM. It's because it had the voices, man, the voice acting. That was back when voice acting was a really big deal in games. So, thanks for joining me. We'll have more of this on Monday. And over the weekend, we'll have a VR showcase and more Artful Escape on Sunday. So I hope everyone's enjoying that. And have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.